Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to another day in the LSD, the Dream Emulator. Alright, now I presume that this is going to be a short dream. I don't actually have my maps ready, so I hope so. It's Sunday, so it should be. Let's see. One. I think we've seen this before. I think we have too. Two. You can't count them, dude. They become so fast that they're completely uncountable. Three. Four. Okay, here we go. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not feeling so good right now. I feel like Japanese potato chips are not good. Maybe I'm just getting... Oh, you just saved. Oh, did I? Oh, whoops. It's okay. We haven't had an issue with the fucking video cutting out. Today will be the day, yeah. Well, thankfully nothing happened today. It was just a dream that we've already had before. True. Anyway. Maybe I'm just getting old. But I used to be able to eat like a whole packet of potato chips. No problem. Nothing. Just, yep, potato chips, that was good. But now, did I eat an entire packet? You know what I did? No. Yeah, it was an entire. It was entire not Pringles. Yeah, it was a packet of not Pringles. So I don't know if they have like off-brand Pringles in other countries, but Japan has them, and it's really weird because you know how when you open a packet of Pringles, right? It's a cylindrical container. You pop the top. Sometimes you might have to pull off a little seal cap from the thing. I think you do with your Pringles. Yeah, you do. You do have to do that. Well, this one, you do that, and then inside there's another packet with the chips inside. So if you wanted to eat them like you would normally a Pringles, you'd have to open this packet and then slide the chips into the tube. And I'm like, what a waste of time. So I take the packet out of the cylindrical tube, throw the cylindrical tube away, because what's the point of that now? And I just eat it out of the packet. It's so dumb. Japanese are crazy with the amount of, like, excess packaging they put on stuff. It makes no sense. You don't need another packet. What's the other thing that does that? What's that? Just an excessive packaging. No, not plastic wrappers on disposable chopsticks. That's you need that. You don't want dirty chopsticks. Shit, there is something. There is. I just can't think of it now. It's lost to me. Shit. What was it? Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, okay. So I bought some whiteboard markers. Because I needed whiteboard markers. Right? And these whiteboard markers, they're whiteboard markers. They come in a plastic wrapping, a plastic packet that you have to like open, and then you pull the marker out, and the shaft, so to speak, of the what is the shaft? The shaft of the marker has a circular bit of plastic around it that you also have to remove. Why does that extra bit of plastic need to be there? What is the purpose of that plastic? I mean, quite frankly, you don't need the original bit of plastic either, but, I mean, I suppose if you want to, like, have it easy to hang on in the supermarket, or like, have your branding or whatever on it, barcode, that's fine, I guess. But what is this extra bit of plastic for? Anyway. The point is, I ate potato chips. and this morning I have an upset stomach. And I wanna blame the potato chips. I'm trying to figure out the same thing I said yesterday with I suddenly had a sore throat, and I think I'm figuring out what's going on. It's you drink Coke, you get a sore throat, which makes no sense. Although it does rhyme, so that's cool. Does it? You drink Coke, you get a sore throat. It's not exactly rhyme, but it's catchy. And then this one is you eat potato chips and you get sick, basically. It sucks too, because it means that because I went to the bathroom, as you do, but then that's not the end of it. No. The end of it won't happen until probably tomorrow. And I'm going out with my friends today. I don't need to be like rushing to the bathroom every 5 seconds. I want to just fucking relax and chill with my bros, you know? Well, guess that's not an option. So I had a dream this morning, which I didn't even write down, but I remember it. It was another work-related dream, I guess. Yeah, I had a meeting. I think it's another one of my intrinsic fears of work, i.e. being late slash being incapacitated just before I'm supposed to be doing like a meeting or something. So like I had a meeting like somewhere in town and I'm like trying to get there and yep, there it is, 5 minutes before I gotta go to meeting. I'm like, oh, I feel really bad, I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, so I go to the bathroom and it's not that pretty. But I deal with it and then nothing happened. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh, that was a weird, oh, I feel sick. That's why I had that dream. Sometimes we have dreams for a reason. Like that time I dreamed of a waterfall when I was a kid. And I woke up and, oh. Hey man, I was like 5. I was at that age when wetting the bed is fine. But still. Yeah. Anyway. Anyway. I got nothing else. Yep. So, I did mention this yesterday, but and I mentioned it also a moment ago, that I'm going to hang out with a friend today. But, I should be back, and we're going to play some more Yakuza. We played some Yakuza last night, because I actually had the day off yesterday, which is like the first time I've had a Saturday off in a while. Well, presumably 3 months. Presumably you had Saturday off. Actually, hang on, give me my calendar. I'm a bit upset. I'm a bit worried because my phone's just decided that it's going to upgrade like a new version of Android. I'm like, I'd rather you didn't, actually. Like, I don't need a new version of Android. I'd rather you just... Where's my calendar? Oh, I used to have a calendar on the main page, but I guess I deleted it. Anyway. So my last holiday... Oh, you know what? My last holiday was the 5th of January, which was a Friday, which was just before Saturday. So you didn't actually have a Saturday off in January. December you did, but at that time I was in Australia? What, so it doesn't count? Oh, not really. Why does it not count? Oh, because you can't do a stream. Sure, whatever. I'm so tired. Why? Yeah, because it's like 7:40 in the morning. Because I had that dream and I woke up from that dream and the dream, I suppose, woke me up because my body's like, hey, we should probably go to the bathroom right now. So now I'm awake, and once I get out of bed, like if I don't get out of bed, I'm fine. I can go back to sleep no matter what. But once I'm out of bed, that's it. I cannot sleep again, and that sucks because I should sleep now. I need my sleep now. I feel like I need to go back to the bathroom again though later. Yeah. Not to mention the fact that you're gonna go to work in like 2 hours. Well, there is that too, but I don't really care so much about that as I do hang out with my friend and not, you know, having to run to the bathroom every 5 seconds. Yeah. Hey man, if I gotta run to the bathroom every 5 seconds for work, that's fine. Well, actually, it's not really, because I've got to meet my friend at a certain time, so I don't want to like extend work. So like if I'm like we've got like a meeting for like an hour or whatever, and it's an hour no matter what. So it's like, okay, well, I gotta go to the bathroom right now. I'm gonna be going for like 5 to 10 minutes. So I guess we'll come back and we'll go an extra 5 to 10 minutes when I get back. I hate doing that. I hate doing that mostly because a lot of my schedules are like scheduled in such a way as to that if I am over by more than 5 minutes, then the rest of my day is going to be over. Because like I've got like so many appointments, especially on Saturday. Saturdays are super huge, busy. I've got so many appointments, and they've all got like a 5 minute gap between them all, which is just enough time to like get one person out and get another person in, or go to another room to talk to another person. Or not go to another area, obviously, but so like if I'm late by more than 5 minutes, then the next one's got to be over by like, let's say, even if it's a minute, and the next one's going to be over by a minute, and the next one's going to be over by, and it's just gonna cascade, and it's actually going to get worse because you're right, it will get wait, well, it wouldn't get, well, wouldn't it fix itself after two times? Okay. If appointment one, assuming they're all 5 minute gaps, right? Appointment one is 6 minutes, right? So that means appointment two starts 1 minute later than it was supposed to. Yeah. Then you'd finish appointment two. Assuming we're doing it like perfectly on time, which is never the case. But hey, it means that appointment two would finish 4 minutes before appointment three starts, and then you'd be able to start appointment three on time. Yeah, what am I thinking of? I think you're thinking of other times when I don't have any gaps. Yeah, maybe. Because there are those too, yes. Particularly on Wednesday. Because I go to a freaking special building and I'm like, I don't really want to spend too much time here, so actually, that wasn't my decision. No, it wasn't. If it was my decision, I probably would have had gaps. But I had like one gap, yeah. But I do like 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, in a row. And then I have like 10 minute gap. 10 minutes? That's 10 minutes, yeah. And then I have another two in a row. What else do I have like no gap times? That's the main one actually. Yeah. That's a mistake. No, because those are all 5 minutes. And those are like 10 minutes. Which I could do 5 minutes, but I decided to do 10 minutes, not for me, not for my sake, but because the car park is like really tight. What are you even talking about? I don't know, shut up. Alright, well, I'm gonna go, yeah. Alright, so yeah, we'll do some more Yakuza 2 tonight. We should probably finish the game. I reckon we will. Because quite frankly, what's left? Well, oh, I need to put SIM card in this phone. Yeah, what's my phone doing? It's just, The phone has been updated. Well, it still doesn't do that, so that's useless to me. What was the point of that? I don't know. Turn off the phone. And give me the SIM card. Alright, yeah, last night we did up to and including chapter 9. We actually finished chapter 9. Because chapter 9 was like super short. Yeah, it was just like this huge like action sequence. Well, it was well no, it was an action sequence. Well, I guess, sure. It was a big ass fight. And that was a big ass fight. It was. Good old fight in a Chinese restaurant. You can't fucking beat that shit. And then a fight with the Chinese dude that had multiple weapons and it was really sick. And then rescued Haruka, as you do, because she gets kidnapped all the time in that game. And then we had a car chase with a gunshot, just like in Zero. Yeah, I mean, I remember that sequence, but I forget if it was in Yakuza 2 or Yakuza 1. I guess it's in Yakuza 1. But Yakuza 2 has a sequence, a car chase type sequence too. I believe in Yakuza 2, you actually fight dudes, like fist fight, on the highway, on like flatbed trucks. I remember, because I think I saw a trailer or no, a gameplay thing for Kiwami 2. It was like, oh, I remember that scene. And it's like, you're driving down the highway. It's kind of like The Matrix Reloaded. Kind of. Not quite, though. Oh, it's actually kind of similar. Except it's not a semi-trailer. It's just a flatbed truck. So you're on a flatbed truck, right? And then, they drive, and then another flatbed truck will come in with dudes on it, and the two flatbed trucks will like almost connect together to make basically an arena that you can use to fight dudes on. And then on the other side, another flatbed truck might come in with other guys, and then the first flatbed truck might disappear, and then it's kind of stupid. The first game's car chase scene made a little bit more sense. Because you were just in a car shooting guys with a gun. Never mind that it was a revolver that had 10 shots apparently. Hey, there might exist a 10-shot revolver. Well, those are shotguns that have the revolving. Is that really the same thing? No. It kinda is. It kinda is. When you think about it, a revolver is just a circular ammo clip. That slots into a pin firing mechanism. A pin? Yeah. Would you call it a pin? A hammer, sorry. Whereas, the shotguns that you're referring to are the same deal. It's just a circular ammo clip thing that slots into the shotgun, and the shotgun just fires bullets and rotates the clip around. The main difference is the fact that, generally speaking, a revolver, the actual clip holder thing doesn't come out. You gotta individually put the bullets in, which is kind of a pain in the ass. It's got one of those cool things that just puts them in. I don't know if that's a real thing that people do. What? Well, I think it was Half-Life. I think it was Half-Life. No, not Half-Life. God damn it. One of the add-ons for Half-Life. I think it was Opposing Force. No, wait, no, you could get a revolver in Half-Life 1. Could you? Yeah, you could. Okay, fair enough. Half-Life 1 then. Where when you reload in Half-Life 1, you used like a thing that's got like all six bullets in it, and you just like hold that up to the, what do you call the thing that the bullets go into? The wheel? Sure, the wheel. they just all slided like all at the same time instead of like individually reloading them. What was the whole point of a revolver? What, to individually reload them? No. The point of a revolver is to have a multi-fired gun that's cheap and easy to, I don't know about cheap, but easy to maintain. Because doesn't a revolver have next to no, like, mechanical moving parts? Like, apart from, obviously, the wheel itself and the mechanism to rotate the wheel, and I suppose you have to keep that oiled up so that it slides in and out and stuff. And then you got the hammer and the trigger. That's it. As opposed to, like, other sort of pistols that sort of have pins and stuff to... you know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know anything about guns, man. I'm fucking Australian. We outlawed guns like... How many... When was that? Actually, let me look that up. Guns were outlawed in Australia after an incident called... Wait, was it called Port Moresby or Port... It was Moresby. You sure it was Port Moresby? Shit, no it wasn't. That's Papua New Guinea, you idiot. Sorry. It was Port Arthur. Right. Which apparently is a place in China as well. Okay. Anyway, tell me about the incident. Port Arthur Massacre. 1996. So after Kitty got thrown in jail, because that was 95, some arsehole ran around touristy area in Tasmania, which is the southern island of Australia, with a bunch of guns and just fucking just killing everyone that he could find. Driving around looking for more people, finding people, getting out, shooting them, getting back in his car, driving around. So the Australian government was like, you know what? We should probably not have guns. So they banned all guns. It's not to say you can't have a gun in Australia, but it's very, very difficult. It's pretty much only available for like farmers and stuff for shooting kangaroos, or other sort of pests. I don't want to say kangaroos are pests, but they're not. Sometimes there's too many of them in an area, and they need to be culled, so to speak. All right, I gotta go. Yep. All right. So we come back. I just realized I gotta go to the bathroom. So we come back tomorrow. We'll play some more LSD. But for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time.